What would you do if tomorrow morning you found a letter written by yourself? Not from yesterday, not from today, but from 10 years in the future. A letter that knows your mistakes, your fears, and even the biggest decision you're about to make. It sounds impossible. Well, that's exactly what happened to a boy named Daniel. Daniel was 18 years old. He lived in a small town and had just finished high school. Like many teenagers, he had no idea what to do with his life. Every day people asked him the same question. What are your future plans? And every time he gave the same answer. I don't know. The truth was, Daniel was scared. Scared of making the wrong choice. Scared of failing. Scared of disappointing everyone. While his friends were choosing colleges and planning careers, Daniel felt completely lost. One evening, after another stressful day, he sat alone in his room. Rain tapped softly against the window. His desk was covered with notebooks, college brochures, and unfinished plans. Frustrated, Daniel looked up at the ceiling and whispered, "I wish someone could tell me what to do." Then he went to sleep. The next morning, something strange happened. There was an envelope lying on his desk. A plain white envelope. His name was written on the front. Daniel Parker. His heart skipped a beat. He picked it up. There was no stamp, no address, no sign of who had delivered it. Slowly, he opened the envelope. Inside was a single letter. The first line made him freeze. "Hello, Daniel, I'm you. 10 years from now." Daniel laughed. This has to be a joke. But as he continued reading, his smile disappeared. The letter contained details nobody else knew. His childhood nickname, his secret fears, even the conversation he had with his mother the previous night. His hands began to shake. The letter continued. "I know you're scared. I know you feel lost. But I'm writing to stop you from making the biggest mistake of our life." Daniel's eyes widened. The biggest mistake. He kept reading. The future Daniel explained that in a few weeks, he would reject an opportunity because he was afraid of failing. An opportunity that would completely change his future. The letter didn't explain everything. Instead, it ended with a message. "When the moment comes, be brave." That was all. No signature. No explanation, nothing. For days, Daniel couldn't stop thinking about it. Was it real? Was someone playing a prank? Or had the impossible somehow happened? Weeks passed. Then one afternoon, his teacher announced a national entrepreneurship competition. Students from across the country could participate. The winner would receive funding, mentorship, and business training. Daniel immediately dismissed the idea. It sounded too difficult, too competitive. Too risky. Then suddenly, he remembered the letter. The biggest mistake of our life. His heart raced. Was this the opportunity? Fear immediately appeared. What if I embarrass myself? What if I lose? What if everyone realizes I'm not good enough? For a moment, he almost walked away. But then he heard the words again. When the moment comes, be brave. For the first time in years, Daniel ignored his fear. He signed up. The following months were incredibly difficult. He spent late nights researching, learning, building ideas, making mistakes, starting over, again and again. Many times he wanted to quit. Many times he felt completely unqualified. But every time doubt appeared, he remembered the mysterious letter. Eventually, competition day arrived. Hundreds of talented students filled the hall. Some looked more confident, more experienced, more prepared. Daniel felt nervous, but he didn't leave. One by one, students presented their ideas. Then it was his turn. He walked onto the stage. His hands trembled. His voice shook. But he continued. Something unexpected happened. As he spoke, his confidence grew. His idea connected with people. The judges listened carefully. The audience paid attention. For the first time, Daniel realized something. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's acting despite fear. Hours later, the winners were announced. Daniel closed his eyes. Then he heard his name. First place. For a moment, he thought he had heard wrong. But it was real. He had won. The opportunity changed everything. It opened doors, introduced him to mentors, gave him experience, and most importantly, it gave him confidence. Years passed. Daniel built a successful company. His life transformed in ways he could never have imagined. But one question remained unanswered. Who sent the letter? 10 years later, Daniel was now 28. Successful, confident, and sitting in his office late one evening. As he looked through old documents, he found the original letter. The same envelope. The same handwriting. Suddenly, he noticed something he had never seen before. On the back was a message. Tiny words hidden in the corner. It's your turn now. Daniel froze. Then he smiled. Slowly, he opened a blank sheet of paper and began writing. Hello, Daniel, I'm you. 10 years from now. At that moment, he finally understood. The letter was never about predicting the future. It was about creating it. Because sometimes the advice we need most already exists inside us. We simply don't trust ourselves enough to hear it. Moral of the story: your future is not something you discover. It's something you create through the choices you make today. And sometimes, the difference between an ordinary life and an extraordinary one is a single moment of courage. If you liked the video, then like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.